Imagine having dinner while your house is on fire and refusing to leave until you finish your plate. Hi everyone, Ken here. Today we're taking an in-depth look at Malbone Castle. Hit that subscribe button and let's explore this house. In the early 1700s, Newport, Rhode Island was a bustling center of maritime commerce. Local merchants, buoyed by privateering and the profitable triangle trade, built grand estates to showcase their fortunes. It was during this period that Colonel Godfrey Malbone arrived from Virginia and Connecticut, quickly becoming one of Newport's wealthiest citizens. In 1741, he commissioned what was widely acclaimed as one of colonial America's most magnificent mansions. George Washington himself once dined within its walls in 1756, yet the original Malbone met an abrupt end on June 7th of 1766 during an extravagant dinner party when a kitchen fire spiraled out of control. Unfazed, Malbone famously ordered, "By God, if I must lose my house, I shall not lose my dinner." The banquet continued in the formal gardens, illuminated by the glow of the blazing mansion off in the distance. At least, that is how the story goes. For decades afterward, the ruins stood as a romantic, ivy-covered landmark until 1848, when eminent New York lawyer Jonathan Prescott Hall acquired the site. Hall, descended from two Declaration of Independence signers, saw in the Malbone ruins the perfect setting for an opulent summer cottage. He entrusted Alexander Jackson Davis, a prominent Gothic Revival architect, to construct a castellated residence directly atop the old foundations. Completed in 1849, the new Malbone Castle emerges as a striking example of Victorian Gothic architecture, featuring crenellated towers, pointed arches, and intricate Gothic woodwork that captured the imagination of Newport's elite. Under Hall's direction, the estate blossomed once again. He revived Malbone's gardens, enlisting famed landscape architect Andrew Jackson Downing. The result was a sprawling, 17-acre masterpiece of winding brick paths, weeping willows, stately beech trees, and boxwood-lined walkways, a true horticultural paradise. Malbone Castle continued to evolve through successive owners, each adding their own personal touch. After Hall's death in 1862, the house passed to Henry Bedloe, a socially prominent Newport figure who undertook significant renovations. In 1875, renowned local architect Dudley Newton designed the mansion's impressive oak staircase, fireplace mantels, and exquisite interior paneling, transforming Malbone into an even grander showplace. By the early 20th century, the mansion became a cherished summer retreat for the Morris Bedloe family. Louis Governor Morris, a distinguished descendant, infused Malbone with a sense of tradition, incorporating historic furnishings like the Gothic Revival bookcases salvaged from the Ludlow family's Shady Lawn estate along the Hudson River. Throughout the years, Malbone Castle retained whispers of colonial intrigue. Legends persisted about a secret tunnel connecting the mansion to Narragansett Bay, purportedly used by Godfrey Malbone for smuggling goods past British tax collectors. Although no definitive proof of such tunnels exists, tales of clandestine passages into hidden cellars continue to intrigue visitors and historians alike. In 1978, the Morris family generously bequeathed Malbone to the Preservation Society of Newport County, ensuring its historical significance would endure. After brief stewardship, it returned to private hands, and since that time, it has been meticulously maintained both inside and out. Stepping inside is like stepping into the past, where Gothic tracery stands alongside the grand staircase. While there have been updates to electric, plumbing, and the like, the essence of the parlor remains intact. The north parlor has been reimagined for different functions over the years, though furnishings aside, not much has changed. The dining room, true to its namesake, continues in Gothic splendor, with each of its key architectural elements having been restored. To the end of the dining room is a space we hadn't previously seen, the former butler's pantry and present-day kitchen, blending in a way so as to not flaunt the integrity of the home's aesthetic. Upstairs, the bedrooms have been given just as much attention as the public rooms. Today, Malbone Castle stands proudly as one of Newport's treasured private residences. And with that, I'll turn it over to you. What are your thoughts on Malbone Castle? Did you have a favorite room, or perhaps something else stuck out to you? Either way, let me know down below in the comments section. And while you're there, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an exciting episode of This House.